Hello friends, in today's video we're going to be servicing this Ford Kuga. This particular model is 2018. This is a petrol engine. So we're going to change the oil on it, air filter and the oil filter and the pollen filter. So just gonna change the oil to start off with. Here we are friends, we are under the car now. So we'll have to remove this underbody tray, the cover. Okay, it's secured by a couple of bolts. Just gonna show you the location. There's one here, so one on the opposite side, just there, and then there are a couple at the back. So we're just gonna undo all these bolts to get to the oil sump. Right, so there are a couple of T30 bolts to remove as well. So there are 4 of them, one here, 2, 3, and the 4th one just here. So just gonna start removing these. One here, one here, one here. There we go. Right, here we go. We have taken the front side of the tray down, so we'll have to undo some bolts on the sides and at the back of the tray to release the whole under tray from the car. So just gonna undo these bolts. These bolts are terminal bolts. That's the left hand side bolt. Right, so the bolts at the back are Torx bolt, and we're using T30 to remove them. Right, here we go. That's all the bolts taken off. Now we can pull out the under tray. Right, here we go friends. That's the under tray completely disengaged from the body. So now we can gain access to the oil sump. Here we go friends. That's the location for the oil sump, and that's the location of the drain plug. It's a 13mm drain plug, which we need to undo to drain the oil. Just gonna show you the location for the canister oil filter on this Kuga, and it's just there. Just gonna point out, just here. Just gonna undo the drain plug now. Right, here we go friends. Just gonna put the drain plug back in. Here we go. Just gonna torque it up. There we go friends. That's nice and tight. Just gonna undo the oil filter. There we go. Just gonna loosen the oil filter. Just gonna turn it once more, and then we can loosen it with the hand. There we go. That's the old oil filter out of the way. Here comes the new oil filter. It's a like for like except the make. So the new one is Bosch and the old one was Crossland. Just gonna prime the filter with a little bit oil. That's good enough. Right, so just gonna fit the new oil filter. There we go. Just gonna hand tighten it. So that's the oil filter nicely fitted on this Kuga. Right, so next we're gonna change the air filter. So the location for the air filter is just here. It's secured by 4 7mm bolts. 1, 2, 3 and 1 at the back. So just gonna undo the bolts now. One here. So one at the back down here. There we go, friends. So just gonna pull the old air filter out. There we go. This is our new air filter. It's a Crossland make. Just gonna push this part into this slot here like this. Gonna push it all the way. There we go. Just gonna slide it in. Okay, should slide into this slot here. That's the filter nicely in place. Gonna put the cover. Just gonna tighten the bolts. And one at the back here. Perfect. That's the air filter fitted in no time. So the location for the pollen filter on this car is under the glove box on the passenger side. Right, so in order to change the pollen filter, we'll have to remove this trim under here. We're just gonna undo this plug here. This side the plug is missing, so by doing that it should just pull out completely. There we go. Here is the location for the pollen filter. So what we need to do is we need to squeeze these two clips here like this and then just pull the cover off. Just gonna pull the filter out. This is how it pulls out. There we go. So the flow is this way. So the arrow is facing this way. Here's the new pollen filter, like for like. This is the new pollen filter we're gonna change. So just gonna follow the arrow again. It should be facing towards the passengers. Just gonna slide it into the slot here. So just gonna push the filter into the slot now. There we go. Just pushes in like this, and then the cover. Okay, so that's the lid. So we're gonna slide this side first, this lip here. This is the top, this slides into the top slot. So just gonna show you the way I can. Let me just straighten the pollen filter. There we go. Just gonna slide the top side of it first, and then just gonna push it all the way in, and that's how it gets clipped like this. Okay, so that's the pollen filter fitted in no time. So just gonna put the trim back on here. Right, here goes the trim. This is the locking bit, which will stop it from coming down. So that's the pollen filter fitted in no time. We're not gonna fit the spark plugs on this car because they've been changed recently. So we're just gonna top up the oil, as well as put the under tray back onto the car. Right, here we go. We're just going to top up the engine with the engine oil, and the capacity for this 1.5 Ford Kuga EcoBoost is 4 liters. So we're just going to pour 4 liters of oil in it, and we are using this engine oil 530 fully synthetic. Right, here we go. So we have poured 4 liters of oil in it. So we're just gonna check it with the dipstick before putting the lid back on. There we go, friends. There we go, friends, job done. Thank you very much for watching the video.